Hi there, and welcome back to Simply Explained English for easy language learning. I am Amber.
And I am Eric. Hey everyone, we're here to make English simple and fun for you.
Today, we're talking about some words you hear a lot.
That's right, Amber. So, sit tight, relax, and let's dive into our words together.
Okay, Eric, what are the words today?
The first word today is brave. Then, we will continue with to be confused, and to encourage, then to hang out. And the final one is long time no see.
Okay, Eric, let's start with our first word.
The first word is brave.
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 Brave. That sounds like a strong word.
Yes, Amber. Brave is an important word. It means having the courage to do something that might be scary or difficult. Being brave doesn't mean you're not afraid. It means you do something even if you're afraid.
That's a nice explanation. It's like climbing a tall tree even though you're scared of heights. That's being brave.
Exactly, Amber. Now, let's see how we can use it in a dialogue.
I'm not sure if I can speak up during the meeting. They might not like it.
Don't worry. You have great ideas. You just need to be brave and share them with the team.
Maybe you're right. I need to be brave and trust in myself.
That's a great example, Eric. John supports Rosa by saying that you should be brave because you have great ideas.
Exactly. It's a good way to show that being brave can help people trust themselves and overcome their fears. Amber, can you remember a time when you had to be brave?
Yes, once I had to give a speech in front of my whole school. I was very nervous but decided to be brave and do it anyway. It went well and I was proud of myself. How about you, Eric?
Well, I had to be brave when I went bungee jumping for the first time. It made me nervous, but I decided to face my fear. It was a wonderful experience. Do you think being brave is important, Amber?
Definitely. Being brave helps us to experience new things and overcome our fears.
I agree. Being brave is important for personal development and for helping others. Everyone can be brave over time.
Okay, Eric, I hope everyone feels a little more ready to be brave in their everyday lives. Thanks for such a good discussion.
My pleasure, Amber. And let's move on to the next word. The next word is to be confused.
To be confused.
To be confused.
To be confused describes a feeling. If you are not sure what is happening, or if you don't understand something. It's like when you read a book and you don't understand the story, or when someone gives you directions, but you still don't know where to go.
Exactly, Amber. Being confused is completely normal, especially when we're learning new things. Let's use it in a dialogue. Suppose two friends, Mary and Brian, are trying to choose which movie to watch.
I'm feeling really confused about which movie to watch tonight.
Why are you confused?
Well, there are so many options, and I can't decide which one I want to see.
That's understandable. Sometimes having too many choices can leave us feeling confused.
That's a great example, Eric. Brian and Mary were confused because they had many options.
Yes, they were. The example shows how we use the word confused in everyday conversations. Amber, have you ever been confused? And how did you deal with it?
Oh, all the time. When I'm confused, especially when learning something new, I try to break the information into smaller parts or ask someone for help. What about you, Eric?
Similar to you, I ask questions to clear up my confusion or use the internet to find more information. It's important to remember that it's okay to ask for help when you're confused.
Wise words, Eric. Well, it seems like we've covered the word to be confused quite well. Shall we move on to the next word?
Sure, Amber. Let's continue helping our listeners improve their English one word at a time.
So what is the next word, Eric?
The next word is to encourage.
To encourage.
To encourage.
To encourage is a very positive action. It means to give someone support, confidence, or hope.
That's right, Amber. Encouraging someone can make a big difference in how they deal with a problem. For example, if a friend is feeling nervous or anxious, we might say, "You can do it," or "I believe in you," to encourage them.
I see. Let's use it in a dialogue, Eric.
Hi, Emma. I've noticed that you haven't been doing your best in class lately. Is there anything going on that I should know about?
I just don't feel very confident in myself.
I understand how you feel, Emma. But don't worry. I believe in you. You're smart and hardworking. I encourage you to keep trying and ask for help if you need it.
Thank you for encouraging me, Miss Lewis. That makes me feel a little better.
I thought it was a useful example, Eric. The teacher helped increase Emma's confidence.
Oh yes, Amber. Supporting each other is important, especially when someone feels bad. Let's switch places now, Amber. What would you say to Emma if you were her teacher?
Well, as a teacher, I would try to find out why Emma doesn't feel confident and help her with that. Also, if she needed it, I would give her more tools or extra help. When things go wrong, I would also encourage her to keep going and not give up.
You make a good point. Sometimes, just giving some positive feedback to someone about his hard work can be very motivating.
I agree. So, what would you say to Emma if you were her friend, Eric?
As Emma's friend, I would also help her feel better by telling her what she does well and what skills she has. I would also listen to her if she wants to talk about her worries or fears.
Well said, Eric. I think we've covered the word to encourage quite well. Shall we move on to the next word?
Yes, let's move on to the next word. The next word is to hang out.
To hang out.
To hang out.
That's a cool word. What does to hang out mean?
First, it is a phrasal verb. It means to spend time with someone in a relaxed or informal way, often without any specific plans or activities.
I see. So, it's like being together with friends or people you like.
Exactly. It's when you're just enjoying being together with your friend, whether you're watching movies, chatting, or simply being together.
Okay, now let's dive into an example dialogue to see how it's used.
Hey Tom, how have you been?
Sarah? Good to see you too. I've been busy with work, but miss hanging out with friends. What about you?
Same here. Let's catch up this weekend. How about grabbing coffee at our favorite spot?
Sounds perfect. I'd love to hang out and chat.
That was a simple and nice example. So Tom and Anna are going to spend time together at the park.
Yes, they plan to enjoy each other's company.
Eric, when do you usually hang out with your friends?
I usually hang out with them on weekends. We sometimes go to the cinema or just walk in the park. What about you, Amber?
I like to hang out at a cafe and chat with my friends. It's relaxing.
That sounds lovely. Do you think it's important to hang out with friends?
Yes, it's very important. It helps us feel happy and connected.
I agree. Sharing moments with friends can make great memories.
Do you have a favorite place where you like to hang out?
Yes, I love going to the beach. It's calm and fun. And you, Amber?
I enjoy hanging out at my friend's house. We watch movies and cook together.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So guys, remember to spend time and hang out with people you care about. It's good for you.
Yes, and it makes life more enjoyable. Well, that's all for to hang out. Let's move on to our last word.
The last word is long time no see.
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
Oh, that's a fun one. How would you explain long time no see, Eric?
Long time no see is what you say when you haven't seen someone for a while. It means it has been a long time since you last met.
That makes sense. So, it's like saying it's been a long time since we last met.
Sure, Amber.
Can we have an example dialogue where this phrase is used?
Here it is.
Sarah, long time no see. How have you been?
Mike, it's so good to see you. I've been great, thanks. How about yourself?
I'm doing well too. We should catch up more often.
I agree. Let's not let it be a long time before we see each other again.
That's a very friendly and warm conversation. It really shows how long time no see is used.
Yes, it's great to see an old friend again and show that you're glad to see them.
Eric, when was the last time you got to say long time no see to someone?
I said it to a college friend I ran into last month. We hadn't seen each other in years. What about you, Amber?
I said it just last week when I saw my cousin who lives abroad. It had been so long, and it was really nice to reconnect. Why do you think it's important to reconnect with people?
I think it's important because it keeps our relationships strong and reminds us of good times. Plus, it's nice to catch up and see how people have changed.
Absolutely. It's special to share old memories and make new ones. Have you ever been surprised by how much someone has changed?
Yes, definitely. Sometimes people change careers or move to new places. It makes the catch-up even more interesting. Amber, do you think it's easy to continue a friendship after a long break?
It depends on the friendship, but most of the time, with real friends, time doesn't matter. It's like you can pick up where you left off.
That's a beautiful thing about strong friendships. Well, it looks like we've covered long time no see pretty well. Thanks for the insightful conversation, Amber.
You're welcome, Eric. And thanks to everyone for listening. Remember to reconnect with friends and say, long time no see. It might just make your day. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Simply Explained English. We hope you enjoyed learning about the phrase long time no see and found our conversation helpful.
Absolutely. Remember, if you have any words or phrases you'd like us to explain in future episodes, feel free to reach out to us.
You can leave us a comment or send us a message. We'd love to hear from you.
Stay tuned for more episodes where we break down English words and phrases to make learning fun and easy.
Until next time, keep practicing your English and remember, learning a new language is always an adventure.
Bye for now, everyone.
Bye.